Welcome to our World History Project. Today, we're going to be talking about the French Revolution and how the Enlightenment influenced it. Our team is Emiliano Garduño, Michel, Farah, and Montserrat, Nettel.
Well, for starters, what was the French Revolution?
It was a period of change in France from 1787 to 1799, in which the ancien régime was the political and social system at that time.
Well, that sounds great. Now, the main causes of the French Revolution were that most of the people was very poor and had very few rights.
On top of that, they had to pay really high taxes while the nobles lived in luxury.
Okay, so now we're going to talk a little bit about the key events of this revolution.
In 1789, the Third Estate declared itself the National Assembly.
Then, in July 14, 1789, the Bastille was stormed, marking a turning point in the revolution and signaling the uprising against the monarchy.
The Reign of Terror started in September 5, 1793, and it ended in July 27, 1794, so it lasted a little less than a year. It was when the revolutionary government decided to take harsh and violent measures against those that were suspected of being traitors or enemies of the revolution. Well, now I would like to mention what, in my opinion, is the most popular event from this revolution. Most of us know it. And it's the execution of King Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette. This was due to the lack of interest of these rulers in their population's state. Like we mentioned previously, the people were very poor and had very few rights, while they lived in pure luxury.
This revolution led to the Declaration of Rights of Men and of the Citizens. It also led to the rise of Napoleon Bonaparte.
Well, and you may be asking yourselves, how did the Enlightenment influence the French Revolution? What does it even have to do with it? Well, hold on, let us explain.
The Enlightenment influenced the French Revolution by teaching people to think for themselves and to question unfair rulers. Philosophers like Rousseau and Voltaire inspired the ideas of equality, freedom, and rights for all people.
I would also like to add that those ideas helped the French Revolution to start and made the people to fight for their freedom of speech and justice. My conclusion is that the French Revolution helped to improve and reshape the democracy in France, and it also promoted equality among all citizens and end or destroy the monarchy.
It also improved the lives of French population, restructured societies all around the world, and encouraged people to think for themselves and not follow unfair social standards.
Okay, I have to confess. At first, we didn't know anything, or personally, I didn't know anything about the French Revolution or that the Enlightenment influenced it. But now, we understand the importance of ideas like individualism, respect for human rights, or secularism. Events like this shaped our modern world and changed the way that people think and lived. Imagine how we would be living if events like this hadn't occurred.
Thank you for all.